Hi, this is Simon Chan, and welcome to my network marketing training. Members of my coaching mastermind groups can ask me questions on a weekly basis, any tips and advice that you need. And today's question comes from PK out in Singapore, who is working on online marketing and create his first Facebook fan page. And he's going to ask me for some feedback. So here are some tips that would PK, I took a look at your page. This is a great start, but here are some tips to make it better. Okay, so let's take a look. If you look at my mouse, okay. Now, the most important thing is who are you targeting, and what are you looking to target? Okay, so your public figure here is passionate about life, crazy about basketball, and enthusiastic about health and freedom. To me, it's too many things. Are you either trying to track for basketball, or attracting for business, or for health? And if you want to be successful in marketing, it can't be all three. You got to choose one. Be one specific thing, right? So if you're going to do about business, go for business. If you're going to talk about the basketball and health, go talk about basketball. But you can't mix in, because when you mix in, the message is not clear. So if you go to, I love basketball. I'm a workout fanatic. I work out like 6-7 days a week. People think I'm crazy. I spend about an hour and a half, 2 hours a day exercising, being fit. I watch what I eat. But that is none of that is in my, for example, in my Facebook fan page. If you look at my Facebook fan page, right, it's only about business, right? It does show, basically it's all about business. The content's about business. The about me is like I'm a global MLM leader, internet marketing expert. Right, I basically focus is growing MLM, and a lot of it's on online. The emphasis, right? For your thing is it's in internet marketing and network marketing. A lot of times they are kind of related in some ways. So a lot of people want to do online, but for you're jumping too far. You talk about passion about life. So what are you passionate about life about? Where on the page is it talking about life? Do you share about life deep reflections? Where does that say? Right? Crazy about basketball. Obviously I can tell you're crazy about basketball from the picture here. You got a Lamborghini, but what does the Lamborghini have to do with basketball? But you have basketball shorts on, which is good. But throughout most of the website here, I see pictures of you growing a business. Obviously you're into self-development. You have Secrets of a Millionaire Mind, which is good. You have great motivational quotes, very good stuff, but nothing about basketball. So are you really passionate about, you have Pele, but that's soccer, football, right? Nothing about basketball. So are you really passionate about basketball? I can't tell. From there, there's no real, aside from the basketball shorts there, there's nothing there. If you look at your photos, albums, there is nothing about basketball. Okay, nothing about basketball. So you really have to focus what you really want to do. Also, your image of you and your daughter, that's a great shot. But for a Facebook fan page, maybe. But again, what's your target? That's a great picture for a personal. I don't know if that's necessarily good for a business page. Okay, that's more of like a personal photo. Okay. Again, I think it's a great start. I made these mistakes too when I first started. I've just been doing it for a little longer. If you saw my first fan page should be the same. So the most important thing is, now it's hard because you don't know. Here's the thing. It goes back to, you don't put basketball up there. You don't know what pictures to put up there. And it's very difficult. You're probably confused because, again, your directions, you got to choose one. You can't be everything. You can't be passionate about life, crazy about basketball, and you want health and freedom. And what's freedom? Obviously, it's like about business, being a millionaire. There's no relation, so you really got to fine tune it. But this is, like I said, this is a good rough draft, first draft. Now, let's talk a little bit about the bound. So bound needs to be more, if you look at the upper left, it needs to be more detailed. Here, personal information. The thing that I value the most in my life now, family, health, time, and financial freedom. Again, that's nothing about basketball, right? So I would remove the basketball. Now, family, health, and time, and financial freedom. Again, I know you write about this, mention the basketball there in some of your posts, but no one knows that because no one reads, and there's no pictures. When you think basketball, I'm looking for pictures of basketball. I instantly think about pictures of basketball, but there's none, right? Now, I would also, on the writing here, a friend introduced me to a brand of quality health supplements to get my feet during my recovery. Again, if you're leading, it's not good. If you're leading with the products, you need to provide health information, lots of health information, and so that would make sense, right? But the image of a Lamborghini, it doesn't make sense. When you think about health, you think about physicians, doctors, nurses, right? People exercising. That's what you think of, right? Health, not someone in a Lamborghini. And then you're trying to put the health and tie it into the business. Again, you're doing too many things. Too many things. I would narrow down the focus. Okay. The second thing is you wrote a great article here about you sold your Honda Jazz. You regret the decision. Great. Pretty well written. Good lesson there. But no one's going to read something like that on Facebook. When was the last time you read something long like that on Facebook? Most people skip. Most people look at pictures. Right? Actually, if you scan through your site, the first thing they'll look at is probably your book picture and you on the computer. They're not going to look at anything else. Or your quotes or the Yoda picture, right? The books. So if you're going to, normally if you look at good Facebook pages, they have very little writing. The writing are normally quotes short or they put images up. Now, that said, that piece of writing bro is very good. It's a good piece. You should definitely save it. That's more for maybe later on for a blog. Okay, a blog or on your personal website, you include that because that's definitely valuable content. So I think that's my feedback for you right now, PK. Don't take it the wrong way. I think it's a great start. It's a good start, but you need to focus. And the marketing is all about the niche, right? What is your niche? And your story too. You can't go for health and go for basketball and go for business, or it's a combination. You have to choose one. And then it makes it much easier for the content you put up there. Because now you have to write about that. Yeah, I think you get the idea. It makes it much easier to create content and to provide content and get people attracted to you. All right, PK, I hope that's helpful. Work on it. Just change it up a little bit. Think about what direction you want. And now, I know you said that, again, one thing about the basketball, that's a big part of it, which is important, right? But it shouldn't be about. That's more like the details or the hobbies. Not something right now. If basketball is a big part, is your life, which I noticed, then maybe this is a basketball site that is, that ties. You really have to think about it. It's just like there's too many directions. Go take a look at a couple other fan pages, see where they are, and get a better focus on it. And I'll be more than happy, to give you more feedback. But work on that. Think about where you want to go, and then make a second revision, and we can revisit, and I can give you more feedback. All right, PK, I hope that's helpful. Again, PK is one of my members of my coaching mastermind groups. You can ask me questions on a weekly basis. For those who are not online, you should get online. Every $1 million network marketing business has an online presence. So definitely get online. PK is headed in the right direction. I admire him for being proactive and just going out there and do it. And the most important thing about online is, you're never going to, getting set up is easy, but getting the content right, takes some time. But don't let that hold you back. Just go do it. And like I said, if you look at my first blogs or pages, you think they're like terrible, ridiculous, right? But the more you do it, then everything starts to make sense. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching this training. This is Simon Chan. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.